Welcome to Beer Corner USA's Beers of the Week. I'm Chris Bettini.
I'm Patrick Wolf.
And it's Bockfest time.
It's time.
If you guys have not been to Bockfest, well, I don't know, it's your first full year here. What do you think? How do you want to describe Bockfest?
Well, last year it was kind of chilly, and it was nice having this delicious Bock beer being poked by a hot poker, and getting that roastiness out of it.
Right.
It's so much fun.
Bockfest is a German spring festival, so everyone's probably a little sick and tired of this cold winter.
Right.
It's been long, it's been horrible, and this year, instead of being a cold, chilly Bockfest, it's gonna be like 60 degrees. We're gonna hang out, and there still will be the fire. Get that Bock beer poked, you take the hot poker, put it in the beer, caramelizes the sugar, and off we roll. And of course, it's Bockfest. The monk comes out, the Mannschaft logo. Hey, you know what though? I think this year, I don't think I'm gonna go 100%. This is my protest. Hey, Shelton Brothers, would you please come back to Nebraska?
Please.
Please. I can't do this 100% without you. We need your beer. Anyway, but until then, bring your mugs. If you've got your own mugs, as long as we ask, it's got a fill line. If you don't have one with a fill line, we're going to give it to you in a cup, pour it over, but bring your array. Otherwise, we have these wonderful souvenir mugs available this year as well. T-shirts like Pact's rocking out. I mean, you can get your own Get Poked shirt. And without further ado, I think we need to try this beer.
We do.
Our first Bock beer is Hofbrau Maibock from Hofbrauhaus in Munich. The brewery was founded in 1589, and this beer comes in at 7.2% ABV.
All right, so, Bock beer, caramely notes. Ooh, that's sweet,
A
big.
little bit of a dry finish.
Got a little hoppiness almost to it for a Bock beer. Hey, this guy's a whopper too. What do we tell him? 7.2%. I mean,
You get the job done.
boy. So
It's delicious.
I'm brand new this year. We have not had Hofbräu's Bock beer before, so this is new. Make sure you guys get a glass, try it, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. You know, I know we've got some special guests coming this year. Ted Marty and his family from Shells are coming out.
That's exciting.
They're going to be there to tap that ceremonial keg featuring that brand new infusion Bock beer. It'd be really great to try some of that infusion Bock, don't you think?
I was interested in that. Aaron was talking about it the other day, and it just sounded really delicious. Wish we could.
I think we can.
Yeah.
Grab the mugs. Hold on to those. You ready? Okay. It's going to be a big one.
All right, let's try this.
You don't know what's going on, do you?
I have no idea what's going on.
Monk magic, baby. Monk magic.
Monk magic.
Here we go. 1,
Okay.
2. Oh, man, I lost my apron over Saddle Creek.
Oh, hey guys!
Hey,
how's it going?
Little monk magic again this year.
I like monk magic.
We were doing our Bockfest preview, and we knew you were. Look at this. This is timing.
I had an inkling something was going on. There was a black cat today. It was like, wow, perfect timing.
We wanted to come sample for the preview since we knew that Infusion Bock was going to be on tap at the Bockfest this year, and so we thought bring some mugs and try it.
This is perfect.
Awesome.
This is perfect.
Let's try some.
Let's get some brewskis in here.
So, your first lager beer that you've made, what can you tell us that you did? I mean, this is really cool. We get to interview Aaron instead of just sit and drink beer with him.
Well, the concept was, looking into a Bock recipe. Myself as a home brewer, I didn't do a lot of lagering just because they're pretty temperamental.
Well, they take so much longer to make.
Yeah, they lager, so it's a bit of a chore to do it. So it's one of those things where it's like the recipe. What am I going to do? We're going to do a Bock. I talked to Bill, and Bill said, "Well, he wants a caramel Bock," and I thought, "Well, we've had several caramel Bocks in the store at Beertopia,
Right.
And we all like them. So, well, we're going to brew a caramel Bock.
I'll tell you what. Look at that
beautiful.
color.
It looks
That is
beautiful.
gorgeous.
It's beer.
It's sexy, man.
It's beer.
And
So-
and the aroma, it's sweet, big. What's the ABV on this?
Oh, it's a little over 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh that's
I
good.
didn't mess around too much in this beer. It was, again, being the first lager, being a Bock, it was one of those things where it's almost kind of like a Doppelbock. I mean, it can be considered that way. But we're going to serve this at the Bockfest. We have a firkin. So we
The
created
ceremonial
firkin
when I
for
give the
this.
blessing, and then we'll tap
Exactly,
that.
so-
Actually, I'm not going to probably tap it. You know who's probably going to tap it?
Will it be Stephanie or who will it
Probably
be?
Ted or one of the guys from the Marty's.
Yeah,
You know, I
the
mean,
Shells guys are going to do
Exactly.
that. Oh, yes.
so they're going to get to tap it, and man, cheers on this one, Aaron.
Absolutely.
Awesome
Cheers,
beer.
guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming and sampling with me.
Thanks for the
Well,
beer.
we brought a few extra beers. You want to mind if we stick around and try a couple more beers with you?
Here's my arm. Oh, okay. Cool.
Our next Bock beer is Shell's Bock from Shell's Brewing Company in New Ulm, Minnesota. The brewery was founded in 1860, and this beer comes in at 6.1% ABV.
All right. Well, we mentioned Shells, so let's try this year's Shells Bock, right?
Like we haven't had this so many yummy times before.
Right?
Hey, thank you.
This somewhat was an inspiration for the beer that we did.
Oh, really?
The caramel
Need to
color,
put a
the
little more in
flavoring. Yeah, this is a great beer. This is one of my favorite seasonals that Shells does for sure.
Really?
Oh, I love this beer.
And this was a little of your inspiration?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Well, because they used to call this beer Caramel Bock, and then they changed it to just Bock.
Exactly.
Smells a little smoky.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of a Rausch aromatics on there. Do you get that?
I get some malt flavor out of it, absolutely. It's and again, the recipe design, it's a little lighter, but man, the color, if you could see the sunlight through this beer, that's pretty stellar.
Yeah, it is kind of coming through the brew house like that. Look at that.
If it looks good, drink it.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Caramely,
yeah.
roasty.
Perfectly polkable.
Is-
Yes.
I think we just created a new beer term. That beer
Perfectly
is
polkable. It's polkable. Yeah. Oh man, that's good.
Oh,
It's
man.
been, since they only come seasonal, it's nice to have a kind of remember a beer that you've had several times.
That's the fun thing about Bockfest. Those beers are not there every year.
Right.
Or they're not all year, and then Bockfest comes around. In fact, didn't you start right around Bockfest last year? Man,
First
it's been
festival.
He did.
That's crazy.
And now look at him. He's got children. He's got a career. Man, alive.
A whole difference a
Whole
year makes.
difference a year makes.
Cheers to some Bock beer
Man,
and
the
Bockfest.
the Marty
and-
boys.
Yeah.
Polly. Stellar.
See you guys on Saturday.
Our final Bock beer is Brinkley's My Bock from Free State Brewing Co. in Lawrence, Kansas. The brewery was founded in 1989, and this beer comes in at 6.5% ABV.
All right, the last Bockfest beer of this year, and it's a brand.
So this will be at the fest?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is going to be
killer.
on tap. It's actually already on tap in the Huber House for the rollout party that was
Really?
on Tuesday.
Right.
And then we're saving the rest of the kegs. Give me that
Thank
one.
you.
The rest of the kegs we're saving for. I'm going to top you off a little here, Aaron.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
We'll have to save the rest of the kegs that came in for on Saturday for Bockfest.
Okay.
But yeah, the Brinkley's My Bock making its Bockfest debut inside. It won't be outside.
It'll be just in the Huber.
Yeah, outside we're gonna have all the German beers, the Shells beer, and the infusion beer, and then inside we'll have like the Boulevard and the Brinkley's and all the others. So.
Okay.
Wow, nice,
My
nice
Bock, yeah.
aroma.
It's subtle. It's not overpowering. It's just nice
Well, that's
and
that
smooth.
Maibach is
Yeah,
more
yeah.
that the blonde color,
Yep.
like that the Hofbräu one we did before we popped over here.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Thanks for bringing me some of that.
I can only do so much. I even lost my apron halfway across
You know
here.
what though? This does just fine.
His monk magic can only go so far.
I know, right?
Oh, that's so good.
It's very, very good.
There's a reason why these guys have been around for 25 years, but
Yeah.
only bottling for the last 3. I mean, this is a great new brewery. It was fun hanging out with the guys. We hung out with those guys as well, so.
May have to make a little visit down there sometime and check them out down at the brewery.
If you get down there, like I said when we were talking to them, food is fantastic.
Well, okay, cool.
Man, this is going to be another good pokeable beer.
Yeah, respectably poke. No, what did I say?
Perfectly
Perfectly
pokeable.
pokeable.
That's my term. That's mine. I
Coin.
trademarked that.
It's going to be the new
I claim that.
designation on Beer Advocate. The beer was perfectly pokeable.
Nice.
Well, to Bockfest, awesome.
Absolutely.
We'll see all of you guys down there on Saturday with your lederhosen and dirndls if you have it, your goat costumes, goat legs, goat horns. Bring your half-liter mugs or liter mugs if you've had them from past fests, or get those souvenir mugs like we got for this year. Shirts like these guys are wearing, all for sale.
Can I bring my goat?
If you got one.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Ready, set, go.
Ready, set, go.
Bockfest.
Bockfest. Cheers.
See you guys there.
In heaven there is no beer. That's why Our friends